Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Footy Judgment. Listen, Chelsea smashed Middlesbrough. Smashed them going to Wembley. And they're going to see who they face in the final tomorrow. Another final for Chelsea. For some reason, somehow, this club always finds a way to a final. It's Pochettino, Thomas Tuchel, whoever manages Chelsea finds a way to a final. But we're here to talk about the game. We're here to talk about their chances against Liverpool or Fulham at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. Can they win a trophy this year? What are the targets? And where are the people that saying Poch out? A lot of people said Pochettino this. Look at them when they finish their chances. Well, they finished their chances today. Absolutely smashed it. Perfect game plan. Chilwell played well. Palmer played well. Enzo played well. Caicedo played well. Thiago Silva played well. Pochettino had a game plan. And all the people that told me Michael Carrick is going to have the plan of his life. Michael Carrick is going to do this. Michael Carrick is going to do that. Well, he didn't. And Pochettino utilized what he had. To be honest with you, he had no right back to play and he played Disasi, who looked comfortable. Believe it or not, people, Disasi looked comfortable at right back. For the people that said Pochettino didn't know, listen, Pochettino isn't Jurgen Klopp. Pochettino isn't Pep Guardiola. Pochettino isn't Ancelotti. But there was a game plan. And you can see the game plan. You can see Chilwell moving. And we'll talk about this. But the first thing I want you to do with the gavel, as you know, in Footy Judgment, is for you to hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm going to absolutely share the link later. But get your questions in. Get your comments in. Super chats will be appreciated. I will answer every super chat. I will try to answer every single question. But the number one I want you to is to hit that like button. I'm going to share the link for the Chelsea fans, for the Liverpool fans that wants to join. But later I'm going to do it. But the first thing, if you're watching this live or if you're watching this on the replay, hit that like button. The like button is the only way we'll get people to watch. Like the video, people. Hit that like button for me, please. It's very important. And listen, Chelsea at the end did it. Chelsea at the end won convincingly. For the people that kept saying he didn't have this, he needed to have that. And I'm going to talk about what you guys want to talk about. People said that Middlesbrough will knock them out. And I'm not a Chelsea fan, but on El Ahwa with Hussam, I said that Chelsea will actually smash them. Chelsea will win the game 2-0, 3-0. But they scored plenty of goals. They created chances. Middlesbrough had no response to them. Michael Carrick tried to play the ball on the ground, tried to do this, tried to do that. But at the end, to be honest with you, and I'm very honest. Yeah, I have agendas, of course. People say I have agendas. But to be honest with you, if you watch Chelsea today and you didn't see the footprint of what Pochettino is doing, if you didn't see
the footprint, if you didn't see what Pochettino is doing, if you didn't see the movement of Enzo Fernandez beyond the striker, well, you aren't watching the game. He isn't. I'm gonna say that again. People expected Pochettino. He is underperforming with this team because the team isn't delivering goals. The team isn't finishing. In the league, they create chances. And when they created chances today, you saw what happened. When they put the ball in the back of the net, simple. 6-1. Can they do 6-1 every game? No, I doubt it. I doubt. But they create a lot of chances. They scored a lot of goals. And to be honest with you, like today when I was watching Chelsea, and I'm going to be very, very honest, slow build up in the beginning. Like I was writing in my notes and I said, slow build up in the beginning. Chilwell is stucking in, isn't moving forward enough. Modric holding the line, and we're gonna have a chat a little bit about Modric because I thought today was shocking. It was absolutely shocking. He tried a couple of times, but the way he loses the ball, the way he passes to the opposition straight up, is shocking in my opinion. It is not great. It's not great. And yes, I see some of the comments, and I see some of the people here, and I see it's a championship that had injuries. Well, the plan was there, it was executed, so I have to praise them. So do you want me, so the people, do you guys want me to sit here and do this thing about it's only a championship team? They should have won 9. Well, they shouldn't. Chelsea are struggling to score enough goals. So they scored 6. And you want me, Andrew, with all due respect to everybody that watches Footy Judge Mo, you guys want me to sit here and not be honest? For the people that say, Mo, you have an agenda. When I'm honest, right, you guys don't like it. When I have an agenda, you people say, Mo, I have an agenda. Come on, just give me a break. I'm trying to analyze the game. I'm trying to see what I watched in this game. But almost 100 people here. So let's hit that like. Let's hit that like, people. 100 people. We aren't even on 50 likes. Come on. First super chat supporting the channel. Absolutely fantastic. Onana is a fraud. Absolutely supporting the channel. People sending super chats. Absolutely keep the channel going. Of course, as you guys know, super chats are appreciated. Greasy Don, Wembley. And Don, I said I'm going to share the link. If you have a minute to join me, because I was telling you about Pochettino with the plan. And when you absolutely scored your goals, it looked great. It looked great. And I was actually talking about this. Big up Don in the chat. Big up Greasy Don in the chat. Chilwell tucking in, Disasi, the high press, not leaving spaces for Middlesbrough. To be honest with you, like there's a lot of stuff that you can actually pick from the game today that you can say positive signs. Enzo Fernandez moving behind. And the number one thing that I was watching today is Enzo Fernandez running, making late runs to the 18 when Sterling got the ball, when Modric got the ball. He's going high on the pitch. That's something I praise Poch for. That's tactical plan. And he executed it. Simple. Yes, Mo, you have an agenda against Enzo. Well, he played well today. So I'm not going to just sit here and say, well, oh my God, he's not good. He's not good. Oh, it's one game. As I'm talking about this game. The performance of Chelsea today has to be highlighted. The number one reason, the media said Middlesbrough will knock them out. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. I'm right. Everybody said that Michael Carrick will knock them out. They won against them in the first game. Right? That's number 2. Number 3, Pochettino was really under pressure today. Really, really under pressure today, Pochettino. Am I wrong? Imagine going to the game, Pochettino, knowing that if you get knocked out by a championship team, you will absolutely face the media, you'll face the fans, you'll face every single thing you hate in football. But they delivered. They absolutely delivered. Onana is fraud is saying, big up Judge Mo, big up, my friend. Thoughts on Algeria getting knocked out. Can't understand why this isn't getting much traction. AFCON isn't getting a lot of traction. Osimhen is, Mohamed Salah is. For some reason, Onana, I am not hearing a lot about AFCON in the media. Not a lot. Like people talk about the Premier League, its transfer window, blah blah. For some reason, I'm not hearing a lot of coverage about AFCON. Not here in America, not in the UK. So it's kind of a strange thing. I agree with you, but it's reality. But Algeria getting knocked out. Listen, a lot of teams, the Arab teams, apart from Morocco, went down significantly. Egypt, look at Egypt qualifying with 3 points in the group stage. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. This is absolutely crazy. And Algeria getting knocked out. Uh, it actually is not looking good for the Arab teams. But yeah, Algeria getting knocked out. Maybe they need a revamp of the whole system, the whole players, the way they approach these tournaments, because it's not a good look on Algeria to get knocked out. Riyad Mahrez, I think, getting called out at all. But yeah, it's not great. But thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate the support for the channel. We talking like Chelsea, to be honest. And we can actually look at how did Chelsea, like this is how Chelsea set up. People didn't like Axel Disasi on the right side right here. A lot of people said Axel Disasi shouldn't play right back. No, he didn't have any right back. He didn't have any right back to play. And I have to give it to Poch. He didn't play Conor Gallagher from the start. Who did he play? Cole Palmer in the 10. Raheem Sterling. Mikhailo Mudrik. Broya. So he actually played with 4 attacking players, 2 holding midfielders, and one of them, Enzo Fernandez, was moving up the pitch really, really well, to be honest. So Disasi is the only choice at right back. Is the only choice. Ben Chilwell, and he used it very well. And I have to tell you why I thought he used it very, very well. Because Ben Chilwell, as much as he was playing left back, when the ball was being passed at the back line, that's Pochettino for you. That's Pochettino for you. That's Pochettino's plan. It's nobody's plan. Ben Chilwell would move from right here, going all the way higher. Oh my God, here we go, the championship club. Here we go. People just want to say, oh, championship club. Does everybody win 6-1 against a championship club? It doesn't happen. Guys, over 100 people here, and I'm going to repeat it again. If you haven't hit that like button, it doesn't help the channel. So you have to hit that like button. Listen, watching the game, doing streams for you. A lot of people doing watch-alongs. I'm trying to analyze the game. We're trying to talk to you about actually the chances of Chelsea winning the final. But to be honest, Cole Palmer looks cold. Enzo looks great. Enzo looks absolutely great today. Like that movement was good. Disasi, the goal he scored, Disasi proved that you press. He passed the ball, bro, and went all the way high. All the way high to receive the cross from Sterling. Absolutely brilliant. And I think he's very, very good movement in the second goal, the Enzo goal. I think that was absolutely phenomenal by him, to be honest. When he moved the ball, got the back heel from Sterling, played a good cross. I think that was the first goal or the second goal. But a lot of people said that Chelsea won't be able to do the goods. Here they are. Can they carry this, though, into the league, though? Can they carry this into the league before the final? I think that's a big question, though. Massive, massive question. Because I think in the league, they have a really tough run. They have the Aston Villa game in the cup. I think this Saturday or something, or Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Friday, they play Aston Villa. If they win that game, that's 6 out of the 7 games they won. As of now, they won 5 out of the last 6. So they play Aston Villa on Friday at home at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, it's not in the league. It's in the cup. It's in the FA Cup. If they win that, in every competition now, they won. If they win that, 6 out of 7, I think you give credit when credit is due, right? But no, so why do fans want to say Poch is that? Poch is this. It's only a championship team because they spent a lot of money, because they should be doing better. Absolutely. Chelsea should be doing better. Chelsea 110% should be doing better. Chelsea shouldn't be sitting where they are in the league. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be absolutely sitting where they are. Like, if you look at the table of the Premier League, Chelsea are sitting ninth. But the thing about Chelsea is that if you look at every metric for this team, it's not as bad. The problem with them is that they miss a lot of chances. And again, I'm going to repeat it again. They absolutely have a lot of stats with them. They have a lot of things going. They have a plan. I'm watching them. They look all right. They don't look bad at all. But the problem with them, sometimes it looks sluggish in the final third. They miss the final pass. They miss the shot. Players miss this. Players miss that. Another super chat asking a question. Get your questions in, people. Support the channel. Wolves Lauren is asking, what's the chances of Chelsea versus Liverpool in the final? I think it's a final. If Liverpool qualify, let's just say that. Liverpool still play Fulham tomorrow. If Chelsea qualify, Omar is telling me to go back a little bit. Here you go. Is that better? I hope that's better for you. Thank you, Omar. But if Chelsea go to the final and they play one game off against Liverpool, if you watch Liverpool against Chelsea, I think they drew the last 7 games. Liverpool won the 2 cups in the quad season by penalties. I actually think it's a 50-50 game. I actually think 100% a 50-50 game. Absolutely. No, I think Wolves Lauren coming back. I think Liverpool will make it to the final. I think one way or the other, I think absolutely Liverpool will make it to the final. But Fulham have a chance. This is football. It's not played on paper. Fulham tomorrow might have a chance of winning the game and qualifying. They can win 1-0 and they can go to penalties. So, of course, Fulham have a chance. People think Fulham don't have a chance. Guys, 114 people. Let me know in the chat, do you believe Fulham have a chance? It's a yes or no question. Do you believe that Fulham have a chance tomorrow against Liverpool? Simple. Just answer the question. Do you believe yes or no? 120 people here, and wallahi, we aren't even on 100 likes. That's embarrassing. So, Mafia, stop it. No. Let's see. Yes, 10% chance. No. Everybody's saying no. Oh my God. Yes, James Khan. No. Come on, people. You're not thinking that Liverpool don't have a chance. Everyone have a chance. Fulham is a good team. They have a good coach. They can set up a plan to score a goal, win 1-0, and take it to extra time or penalties. So why are we saying that they can? Yeah, Toxic Tash, you're coming here with this narrative that Inter can. If we play Fulham, we'll smash Fulham. If we play Chelsea, we'll smash Chelsea. Ali, I am not against Liverpool. Stop this cap. Stop this agenda. So Ali thinks I have an agenda against Liverpool. I don't. Why do I have an agenda against Liverpool? I absolutely don't. Do you think Fulham will be tough? Yes, 100%. I absolutely think that Fulham will be tough. Okay, spam the chat Mojenda then. Let's spam the chat Mojenda. Spam the chat Mojenda then. You think you're going to piss me off? Mojenda. Mo only have a... See, this comment from Mo is absolutely telling you that I'm doing my job. I am absolutely doing my job. If people think that I have an agenda against Chelsea, that I have an agenda against Liverpool, that I have an agenda against City, that I have an agenda against Man United, that means the judge is doing his job. Everybody's going to jail. Everyone is going to jail. Here we go. Everyone. It's exactly what it is. I don't have an agenda against anybody. We said this again in Form Bournemouth. To be honest with you, like watching the Premier League, watching the teams, that's why you are Mojenda. Yeah, 100%. Mo hates Chelsea more than he hates AC Milan. I actually don't hate Chelsea. I actually don't. Not at all. I actually don't hate Chelsea at all. Liverpool wins every shit at the end of the day. Silence, you fools. Anyway, at least send the super chat so I can put it on the screen. Gosh. But listen, Chelsea under Pochettino, is he the one that I said before? That is he the one to win them trophies? I actually don't know. Because that will be the first time for him to manage a Premier League team and try to win a trophy. He tried with Spurs, it didn't work. But I believe that he might be able to develop the team enough and then he will be given a chance to win something. Imagine if he goes to the final and win against Liverpool. Win against Liverpool. Oh my God, you guys are trying to rattle me in the chat. I like it. I actually like it. And I can take this off. Here we go. You like this better? Better without the headphones. So I can actually see you. I can talk to you better. Here we go, without the headphones. You pissed me off already. You pissed me off already. Liverpool are winning the League Cup. So people really don't think that Chelsea have a chance. This Chelsea team that played Liverpool in the beginning of the season don't have a chance against Liverpool. Liverpool might be favorites, but I believe 100% that this game will be a 50-50. But at least, if you're freaking saying more gender in the chat and trying to piss me off, like the damn video. We have 130 people and we aren't even on 100 likes. Like the damn video. I don't need to listen to myself. But I wanted to speak about a couple of players today before we talk about Liverpool. Before we speak about the Liverpool versus Chelsea, before we speak about the Liverpool versus Fulham tomorrow. So I wanted to speak a little bit about a couple of things today. Chilwell today looked good in the left back when he was moving forward and being high. Look at the chance he had in the beginning of the half when he hit the ball and he moved and Thiago Silva played him long. That's a very, very good movement from Chilwell. Chilwell at left back might not give you a typical left back performance, but I think he has something else. He has movement, he has experience. Defensively, he isn't the best. That's why there's a Caicedo there to defend. That's why there's a Caicedo there to defend. That's why Enzo's there. Disasi, right? Thiago Silva, Levi Colwell. Who I believe Levi Colwell as a left back is much better. As a center back is much better than a left back, in my opinion. 140 people here. Chilwell makes us more offensive for sure. 100%. Chilwell is absolutely an offensive fullback. 100%. JW, one of our members, of course, members. Footy Judgmo, it's a mid-level championship team. The gulf is too wide. Taking everything from this game would be reading entirely. I'm not taking that Chelsea, this plan will work against other teams. However, they can only beat what's in front of them. And if they can execute this plan against Middlesbrough, there's a lot of teams in the Premier League that Chelsea struggled against. A lot of teams in the Premier League that Chelsea struggled against. A lot of teams. Low blocks. Did you see today that Middlesbrough in that first half were sitting deep? People said that Chelsea struggled against low blocks. So today they opened up a low block. So why are people knocking them down? They struggle against low blocks, right? Isn't that what you guys say? Isn't that what I said? So I have to praise them today when they opened up a low block, pressed them high, prevented them from playing Middlesbrough, and actually played in tight spaces and scored goals. So I have to praise them. The plan was there. The thing about it that there was pattern of plays. Lots of patterns of plays in this game, right? There's a lot of Cole Palmer connection, Disasi with Raheem Sterling, Enzo Fernandez moving high, right? Ben Chilwell making a late runs, long balls behind the defense. Even when Middlesbrough sat back, Chelsea were playing the ball. Enzo Fernandez was trying with Caicedo 1-2s. So Why are people just want to say, "Oh, Pochettino, we aren't seeing what you want. We aren't seeing the footprint." Well, you saw it today, and it's against a championship team, so they won 6. So they might win only 2 if they can execute this and put the ball in the back of the net against a better opposition. I'm not saying they're going to go play the next games and they will win everything. No, they won't. But it's simple. You see the plan, you see the plan, you execute the plan, you praise the plan if it works. Well, in other games, they were creating chances. How many times we see Chelsea creating a chance and boom, Jackson fluffs his line. Or Broya hits the air, shoots the air. Or Raheem Sterling flops instead of crossing. Or Raheem Sterling didn't flop today. Raheem Sterling crossed the ball and played the ball, so they went to the goal and they scored. It's simple, people. It's simple. I'm not saying Pochettino is creating the massive plan. Pochettino is doing wonders with Chelsea. He isn't. Yes, Jabs. Palestine round of 16. Yes, Jabs. Yes, Viva Palestine. I know people don't like that. Andrew sending another super chat. Liverpool are about to peak. What I saw at Bournemouth, we don't start well, but teams get tired after 60, 70 minutes, and Poch has to win in the final. Why are people saying that Poch has to win in the final, though? Why are people saying that Poch has to win in the final? Aren't you the same people that tell me that Liverpool will go to the final? See, this is the people that, Andrew, you're not making sense. I'm gonna ask everyone in the chat to respond to you. Who is favorite to win the final? Liverpool or Chelsea? Well, Chelsea spent a lot of money, but if you're looking, but I'm being realistic here, okay? So the money, I don't like what they spent. I don't like the way they spent the money, right? It's a good super chat to talk about, right? So you have a team like this, they spent a lot of money. We're all against the money. But I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Remove the money. Who is favorites in the final? Liverpool or Chelsea? I want 140 answers in front of me. If Liverpool reach the final, we're assuming. Who are favorites in the final? Liverpool. Right? But now, people say, but Poch has to win the final. But he isn't favorite. If Liverpool goes through, he isn't favorites. He isn't the team that is favorites. I actually think, looking at these two teams at the current moment, don't you think that if Pochettino won the final, it will be an upset a little bit? Even though Judge Mo, thinks that it's a 50-50 game because it's a cup final and Chelsea have good players. So I believe that Chelsea has a 50-50 chance. But if you're asking Mo how or who are favorites in the final, I'm going to tell you right away, it's Liverpool. I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not going to tell you Chelsea. I'm going to tell you it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. But Chelsea today looked all right, didn't they? Looked good. Chelsea looked all right today. Looked good. Chelsea looked good in a lot of games this season. Can they put the ball in the back of the net? Maybe. Cole Palmer playing in a 10 provides a lot. They are going to go to Anfield in 5 days. Yes. Andrew here is coming back with another super chat. Andrew, well, I win. W's for Andrew in the chat because he's supporting Footy Judge Mo all the time. W's for Andrew, Allah, because you're supporting Footy Judge Mo. You're helping the channel grow. People did this to Klopp when he came in. Stop capping. But we aren't in before. We're looking at it now. If people did something like this, do you think it's right or wrong? Do you think it's right or wrong? If people ask Jurgen Klopp to win the final right away, is it right or wrong? How long did it take Man City to win the Champions League, even though they assembled the team after a team after a team? But I don't believe that Pochettino has to win the final. Like, unless he gets embarrassed in the final. When I mean embarrassed, that means, wallahi, win for Onana is a fraud. Win W's for Onana is a fraud because he actually supported the channel earlier. Big up for everybody that sent in super chats to the channel. You actually create a conversation. You actually create a conversation. Andrew, of course, um, Onana is a fraud. The people, Wolves, Lauren. So to be honest with you, Chelsea in the coming games, and I want to look at the coming games for Chelsea. We can absolutely look at the coming games for Chelsea. They play against Aston Villa. How is the game going to look against Aston Villa? I think Aston Villa aren't going to sit deep, which might suit Chelsea. Aston Villa aren't going to sit deep. Aston Villa aren't going to sit deep. Liverpool are going to press Chelsea. Chelsea will have spaces. Chelsea will have spaces. And it will be, I think it's going to be a game that both teams like to play. I think we're going to be way entertained. Absolutely entertained. Absolutely. Here you go. Jay sending a super chat. Thank you so much for the people that support the channel. Absolutely. I am telling you right now, this final will be determined on penalties. Every time we play Liverpool, they think Liverpool will destroy us, but it is a draw. Maybe. Maybe. I said it's 50-50. I said it's 50-50. I absolutely think so. But Jay, I actually see why people would say this is a draw. Right, 150 people here, so hit that like button, people. Get me to 100 likes. Come on. Get me to 100 likes. Zaid Zaitoun is saying we could be playing you. I'm actually not sure, Zaid. So who are Egypt playing? Oh, yes, Morocco can be second in the group and play Egypt. Oh, that's not going to be good. I don't want to play Morocco. I think Morocco will smash Egypt. Oh, shit. I think Morocco will smash Egypt if we play as Zaid. I think if you play as Zaid. In Chelsea, best they still draw. In Liverpool, wars, they will still draw. I think, do you guys believe in the chat? I actually believe that this game, Chelsea versus Liverpool, in the game, they actually they actually 100%, this game in the league might give us an indication of how the teams might set up. However, I believe in the cups, they will be a little bit scared. They will be a little bit scared of losing. While in the league, I actually believe that Liverpool must win this game to still keep in touch with Man City before, because Liverpool play Arsenal after. So they need to win this game. The cup will be a little bit more, they're a little bit more cautious. Don Vito, yes. Hit that like button, people. Over 150 here. Fills my heart with joy that we're doing this solo streams and you guys are supporting absolutely the channel. Absolutely. Wallahi, fantastic. You guys are legends. Legends. And for the people that want, I might open the call in for the people that want to join. I spoke about Enzo Don Vito earlier, and I said today Pochettino utilized him very well. Late runs to the 18, they looked absolutely phenomenal. Late runs, that finish he finished was very, very good. I actually liked it. I like the way Pochettino used Enzo today. Palmer dropping deep, Enzo going behind Broya. I think it looked very, very good. This plan, overloading Chilwell going up, supporting Enzo, Mudrik holding the line. I actually think we saw the footprint that I think we saw in the preseason from Chelsea today. Well, they play Aston Villa and then they freaking play Liverpool. The problem with that Liverpool game, if you watch that Liverpool game, the problem with it is at Anfield. Will Liverpool leave enough spaces for them to play? Might be. It might be. It absolutely might be. Andrew here is saying, well, I believe that Liverpool will actually might be without Salah. Can someone tell me when is the final exactly? So I do the math. When is the final, people? If Allison doesn't play the final, we lose. Simple. They might be without Salah, and I'm not sure if they will be with Trent or not. Allison, if he's away and if he doesn't play the final, it's a big deal, bro. No, February 25th, Salah will be back. Salah will definitely be back for that. Salah will be back. I think Allison will be back. So I think actually Liverpool will be all right. Salah will play. Salah will not play against Arsenal, Andy. Salah will not play, in my opinion, because I think a hamstring injury is very dangerous. You know the one that I keep wondering, where is he? Is in Nkunku, though. Where the heck is Nkunku? Why is he get injured again? Why is Nkunku injured again? I actually don't know. Why is Nkunku injured again and again and again? It's kind of like ridiculous. Is this guy ever going to play continuous games? So he's in training. Good to know. Because I think Nkunku provides something completely different. The reason why I'm saying Nkunku provides something different is because Mudryk today looked like a donkey on the pitch. To be honest with you, like Mudryk, give me a break, to be honest. And I'm actually looking at Mudryk. Like, imagine if you have Nkunku on the left. I think, like, Mudryk, bro. Mudryk, what a player that shouldn't be playing for Chelsea Football Club. What is this, bro? The guy is crap. Is crap. Look at this. Played 45 minutes. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Completed 8 passes. 8 passes. The guy has to go. Like, he's bad, bro. He's bad. Like, Mudryk as a football. And you know what? I kept telling people about Mudryk. He lacks basic footballing abilities. Like, just a weight of a pass. He lacks, like, a weight of a cross. When to run, when to drop deep, when to hold the ball. He lacks these basic elements of a footballer. And I'm like, how did you pass through, like, you know when you're young, when you're 10 years old? Like, when you're 10 years old, I used to, like, go on trials in the big clubs and stuff. Who chose Mudryk as a kid to be a football player? He's speedy. He's quick. But it's ridiculous. Like he lacks a lot of attributes that it should be in a football player. JW, a member, is saying, yeah, here you go. I like this. Good conversation. I like, guys, 170 people here. So give us more likes so we can get more people watching. Create conversations. Right? Footy Judgmo. For you, rate from bad to worst. Nunes, Mudryk, McTominay. Mudryk, McTominay, Nunes. No. The other way around. So the worst is Mudryk. Second worst, McTominay. Third is so Nunes better. So 1, 2, 3. Nunes better than McTominay, and McTominay is better than Mudryk. There is no way you're telling me that Mudryk is close to Darwin Nunes. Darwin Nunes is like Messi in compared to Mudryk at the moment. I'm sorry. Like, this is nuts. Like it's ridiculous. Like, Mikhailo Mudryk today, like, I see the speed, I see what he's trying to do, but he lacks, like, a lot of fundamental things. Like, if Chelsea had any other player than Mikhailo Mudryk, they would have like maybe won 8 or something like this. It's ridiculous. But I think McTominay is better than Mudryk, like, without 100%, without 100%, without a shadow of a doubt. I think he's better. I think it's absolutely better. How many likes are we on, people? 119 likes only, and we have 170 people. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. But listen, in the final, though, Liverpool will press. Chelsea, against big teams, as Sam always say, play well. Chelsea against Man City played well. Only team that they didn't play well against is Man United. But Man United, yes, I'm gonna share the link in a bit. I'm gonna share the link Chelsea 101. But you have to have your camera on, and there's no negotiation about it. You have to have your camera on, to be honest. Oh, someone is late. To be honest with you, like I'm looking at the game against Liverpool and I'm saying, even this coming game against Liverpool, and I'm saying, listen, it's a 50-50. You can win the game. Any team can win the game, but Liverpool will leave spaces for Chelsea, and it's all on Chelsea to exploit these spaces. That's sort of tactically. To be honest, it's ridiculous. Talking about Mudrik again. But listen, let me share the link for the last 10 minutes if anybody wants to join and talk to me. Here we go, people. Copy. Keep supporting the channel. Send questions so we can talk about even when someone calls. Here we go, people. Here's the link is right there. If you want to call in, call in. Of course. Let's talk. Let's see what questions you guys have. Let's see what questions you guys have. And let me just fix the background. Of course, it's right there. And we'll see how it is. If anybody's calling. But listen, people. Do you think Liverpool will qualify? Yes, yes. No, it's like it's yes. Zaid is calling again. Yes, Zaid. I'm gonna add you right now, man. Just give me a second. Here we go. On. Here we go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. How are you doing?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
You good?
You were talking about Enzo. I was just wondering, like, when we play low blocks, you were saying how he makes like late runs into the box. I thought he was playing too high today. Don't you want him to see do more in build up, and then maybe then make those late runs into the box?
You didn't need that because Middlesbrough were very deep already, and the ball was moved. The ball was moved between Colwell, Disasi, Caicedo, and Thiago Silva. So you didn't need an extra one. And Cole Palmer was dropping deep to get the ball.
No, but do you not think in other games we've seen it where Enzo's just playing too high, like in build up?
No, why is he too high? Against this team, you don't need him to be that deep.
Yeah, fair enough. This game, but
Yeah, but
usually throughout the
no,
season.
by the way, usually Enzo isn't as high as today. One of the reasons, so let me explain to you, Zaid. One of the reasons you broke a low block today is because you provided more players in the opposition's 18 to make disruptions. Normally, it's very simple for the opposition to mark you. They know that Enzo and Caicedo are deeper, right? You know that Palmer is here. But today, when Chilwell made the late run, when Enzo was providing extra men in the 18, you disrupted them. Their midfield had to drop deep. Their midfield had to be try to catch the run. One of the reasons you do, I keep saying this. One of the reasons you don't break low blocks is you don't have enough movement. Now Enzo with his movement towards the opposition's 18, Chilwell as well, even Disasi moving up, is that you're disrupting the opposition's form. They are standing as back four. You're disrupting them. They don't know who to mark. So against low blocks, you need like Man City. You see Man City when they play against low blocks, you'll see the far post late run. You saw it from Gundogan. You see it from Rico Lewis sometimes. You see it from the midfielders. That's what happened. So you need them. You need these runs against the low block. What is he going to do next to Caicedo? Nothing. It's nothing for him to do next to Caicedo. Does that make sense?
Yeah, fair enough. I hear that. Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
like a team that is defending with 11 players, what do you want him to drop deep? Because the ball doesn't need an extra player to move between the midfielder, which is Caicedo, and the two center backs
Mm.
and the fullbacks. You don't need that. Get
Yeah,
him
fair enough.
extra next to the forward to be an extra man.
Mm.
And now their midfielders need to drop deeper and deeper, track runs. It's simple as that. Very simple.
Yeah,
They say that in football all the time. All the time.
yeah, fair enough. I hear that. Do you think for the final, People say it's 50-50 between Liverpool and Chelsea. I don't see us winning whatsoever. Like, I have
Why?
no hope. I
How?
just don't. I think Liverpool. They'll have Salah back. They'll have Trent back. They'll have these game changers that we simply don't have. They'll
Yeah,
have these X factor
yeah,
players.
but it's a
When we
final,
played them,
Zaid. But it's
no,
a
but when
final.
we played them last season and the season before, we've had like world class players in Kante and players with these experience. We don't have that this year. We simply don't have that.
You don't,
No,
but
I
it's a
don't
it's
believe
a
it.
it's a final, and I think someone like Palmer can come clutch. Do you think who's tougher to play, City or Liverpool?
City. Well,
You drew
City.
City
Yeah.
4-4. I believe you can absolutely win the game. Are you favorites? 100% no, but I think you can absolutely beat them. But listen, Zaid, appreciate you, buddy. Let me get the
Yeah.
next man.
Jazakallah.
Zaid, I appreciate your support always. Thank you so
Jazakallah.
much for being here, and I appreciate you. And we'll see you soon. Thanks, man.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. Salman is here with me. Salman, what are you
Big up,
saying?
big up, Mo. How
Big
you
up.
doing?
Alhamdulillah. What are you saying, man?
I think it was a good game, but you see, Conor Gallagher when he dropped the midfield is very fluid with
Yes,
Caicedo, Enzo, and the number
yes.
10, Cole Palmer or whatever, Nkuku. Nkuku, by the way, is not injured. He's in training, but I don't think he will win the game or
All right.
the Liverpool game.
Yeah.
But
I actually,
what did you make of Enzo?
he was good today. Late runs to the 18. The goal was very, very good taken. Uh, it wasn't Enzo's game today. What I mean is that this is not how Enzo is going to play against the majority of the teams. Enzo was literally playing very high on the pitch, very, very high
Mm.
on the pitch. Enzo was taking
He
a
was
place
playing
higher
Gallagher
on the pitch,
position.
but higher even. I think higher
Yeah,
was playing higher on the pitch. So I believe that's not what you do with Enzo. Like Enzo normally is the guy that does the eight, control the game with Caicedo, but he wasn't that because you didn't need, as I was explaining to Zaid, if you were hearing,
yeah,
you didn't need more control in that. You could have done actually with another
yeah,
forward,
yeah.
for
We
example.
had a lot of time on the ball.
A
A lot
lot
of
of
time.
time, Middlesbrough
Yeah,
were letting Caicedo move the ball with
yeah.
Thiago Silva and Colwell, very simple. So you basically didn't need an extra midfielder there. Does that make sense? They
Yeah, yeah,
didn't.
of course.
So for me, Enzo today wasn't used as the Enzo that you should be using. Enzo is a guy that controls the game. Does that make sense? With Caicedo, he was
I
moved
don't think.
higher on the pitch.
I think he's just a good midfielder, Mo. I don't think it
He's
matters
not
where.
bad though. The thing
Yeah,
about it is that
he's
I
not.
haven't seen Enzo enough. So here is the thing about Enzo. I haven't seen Enzo enough controlling the game. I have seen it in the first Liverpool game, in the
Mm,
one half.
yeah,
But
he had a
after this,
couple
I
good
haven't
games.
seen him. Do you know what I mean? Like the Enzo that you are expecting as a Chelsea fan.
I don't think he's that player. I don't think that he
But
can do
that's
that.
what you bought him for. You
Yeah,
bought him for this. For like what I mean, controlling the game for someone that distribute the ball left and right, get the ball from the defense, does this, walk to the 18 of the opposition, come back, get the ball, get on the game, control the tempo of the game. That's
you
what
don't
Enzo
think he
is for.
does
That's
that?
for an eight.
I think he
He's not
does that. I think he
not
does that.
not consistently.
Yeah, of course, not consistently
But that's the
because the team
problem.
changes
When
every
you
week.
pay that much money for him,
Mm,
when you pay that much money for him, you expect to see this consistently. Do you see my
uh,
point? If
yeah,
Enzo
yeah.
was someone who isn't that expensive, and I know people will tell me that the price tag doesn't, no, it's not his fault that is a price
He
tag.
can't win. He can't win with the price tag. You
Exactly.
will
He
always
needs
find
to
something.
drop world class performances. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
something. I'm gonna give you if Rice played this season and he was just another midfielder, what would we say?
Mm. Uh,
Waste of
he's
money.
not living up. Yep, he's not
That's
living up
it.
to the price
That's the
tag.
thing. I have the same energy. People think I have an agenda. I have the same energy for Rice, Enzo, Grealish. Because a lot of people told me
Yeah,
Grealish this, Grealish this. I'm like, with 100 million, I'm expecting way more. Consistently, way
yeah, but
more. You know why the price tag dictates what you expect? Because teams have budget, right?
yep,
If you're spending 100 million in a midfielder, that means instead of buying two or three midfielders, you bought one. Does that make sense?
yep.
Like
Of
if you're gonna
course.
go and buy, for example, if you're gonna go and buy a forward for 20 million and buy another forward for 20 million, people would tell you, well, you could have put the two 20 millions and bought a forward for 40 million that will do better, right?
Yep,
If
you
you
could have
buy the
got
forward for 100 million, if you buy the forward for 100 million and he doesn't score goals, what will people tell you? Well, you could have done better with the money.
yeah, like
Why are
Jackson.
people saying Kai
Jackson cost
Havertz?
30 only
Why is people saying Kai Havertz is shit? Why do you think that?
because of
Because
his
they spent
65.
65 million.
Yeah,
It's not.
not
By the
only
way,
that.
it's not because Kai Havertz plays shit. If Kai Havertz plays shit, people will tell me, well, yeah, he didn't cost anything. You know what I
Yeah, yeah,
mean? He's
I
playing
get you.
shit.
Yeah,
Who cares? So that's why Enzo, for the price tag, you'll expect better from him. That's the thing. You expect way better from him. Like I'm expecting a lot from him. I'm expecting
you're
him
expecting 8, 9 every week,
every
but
game. I'm expecting
he's
you.
giving,
He's given a
he's
7. One game gives
he's
you an
5.
8. One game gives you a
Yeah, yeah,
6. So
that's true.
he isn't and then you see Enzo isn't a bad player. He has something in his locker. For example, I was watching today in the beginning of the half, first half. He tried to
Mm.
play a couple of long balls. They were very long, and I'm like, why are you doing this? Why
Yeah,
are you
giving the
trying
ball
that?
away.
Did you see like he gave Sterling a couple of balls that were very
Yeah.
long? He gave Mudrik one ball that was long, and I'm like, but he played that pass to Mudrik that Mudrik didn't control
Oh my
with the outside of the
God.
foot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting you to do this. That's the price tag, people. People need to understand. If my club buys a player for 100 million, I'm fucking expecting you to bang. Bang. You know what I mean? I'm
Of course.
expecting you
Yeah.
to do something for me. That's the thing.
But
I think this
talking
is
about
you're cutting out.
Mikhailo Mudrik,
Yes.
is it back? Mikhailo Mudrik. How many
Yeah, what
times he
about?
gave the ball away today? What a horrible, horrible player. I can't believe we spent 62 million on him.
Yeah. Bro, the
I
guy is a scam. Him and Anthony are the biggest scams in the Premier League, to be honest.
no,
Biggest scams.
he's the worst. At least Anthony can track back. He can do something for the team. He can't. He gives the ball away everywhere. He's so bad. I don't know if we can get 20 million for him now or
You
25.
won't.
If we
I don't
can,
think you will. I don't think you will. I don't think
he's the
Mikhailo
worst
Mudrik.
signing we made under Todd Bowley. The worst
Yeah,
one. He,
I don't think Mikhailo Mudrik. You'll get if you try to sell Mikhailo Mudrik now, nobody's gonna buy him for 25 million. But Chelsea are very good in selling players. You might find
yeah, that's
a
true.
place for him.
That's true.
I actually think it will be beneficial for him, to be honest, to go on a loan or something.
I don't think. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. He will stay or he will be sold. I don't think he will go on loan because he doesn't look happy. To be honest with you, he doesn't look happy at Chelsea since he joined in
But
January
he's
last
getting
January.
chances today. 45 minutes today against a
He's
team like
getting more chances than
Middlesbrough.
he should.
I'm expecting more. Like if you play
Yeah.
for Chelsea
At
Football
least don't
Club,
give the ball away.
no,
At
that's not
least.
enough. You're accepting mediocrity again.
No, but
You see,
I know.
you know what you're doing? Because the bar is so low, you're like, at
Yeah,
least not give
exactly.
the ball away. No, you should expect more. Not giving the ball away is the bare minimum.
Exactly, I know, but
Haram,
it's
and
so bad.
you're looking at a player like Mikhailo Mudrik who has
What do
speed. He should be doing more. Like people now, and this is what I don't get about football fans. A player
Mm.
gets bought for that much money or something, and they say, "Well, this player will be the superstar." So
Yeah, I hate
he
that.
drops a terrible season. The next season comes out and he scores 5 goals. See, he's good now. I'm like, what?
You're talking
I
about
was
Enzo.
expecting his first season to be 15 goals.
Oh, okay.
Now, because he didn't score a lot and he played like crap last season, you are okay with him this season scoring that
The
little
bar is
goals.
low.
The bar is very low. And I never
Mm.
do this. I look at the player. When you buy a player, you're expecting something. Watch. Do you know what Kai Havertz? Do you know
Yep.
Arsenal fans with Kai Havertz? So this is what happened. They bought Kai Havertz. People told him he's shit. He's completely shit. Right? And now he scored a couple of goals. And he's hurting the game for them.
Yeah.
He's hurting them big time. See, he scored a couple of goals. He scored 3-4 goals. He's good. You didn't pay 65 million to do that. You paid 65 million for something else.
For Chaka, for the Chaka replacement.
Yes. You
it's
didn't, and that's what I'm like. This is unacceptable.
I don't
Unacceptable.
understand
People,
that.
I pinned. If you want to talk, call in, have your say with me. If you want to call in, it's pinned in the chat. Call in, click the
But
link, it
what
will
did
take
you
you to the
think
studio. Go ahead.
of the Raheem Sterling? He gets hate so much.
I don't
I
like
can't,
him.
I don't understand.
I don't
Yeah,
like him.
maybe you don't like him, but he's 10 times the player Mudrik is. He's
Yes,
10 times the
but
player.
that's completely different. So Raheem Sterling. So here is the thing: Raheem Sterling is a good player, but isn't a superstar,
He's not a superstar,
and
but
he's
he.
never gonna carry your forward line. Never.
Mm, I don't know.
What do you mean?
He's
Carry
got
the forward line. You need someone better. Like I can see Cole Palmer within 2 3 years carrying the forward line, if
yeah,
not next year.
but Sterling was never. Yeah, I don't think he
Exactly.
would
He was
carry
never
any.
this guy. He was never this
Yeah,
guy.
he was
I
never.
actually
But he
believe, with all due respect, he's a PIP system merchant. And I
he
said
was
it
good
many
at
times.
Liverpool. He was really good at Liverpool.
He was very, very young at Liverpool. He was very young. I can't tell. He
Mm.
had the talent and everything, but I don't think so. Raheem
I think
Sterling
he's
isn't someone
underrated.
who
He's so
controls the ball
underrated.
very well. I don't think so. I don't like
I
him.
think he's
To
so
be honest with
underrated.
you, he gives you a game like today, and then he drops three, four, five
He
stinkers.
not really. He gets scapegoated more. He gets scapegoated a lot. He won us like 9, 12 points this season in the Premier League alone against
I
Burnley
don't.
away, against
mm,
Luton, against against Man City. He won us a lot of points. He's so good, man. I don't know
He's so
why he
good.
got.
He's so
Yeah,
good.
he's so good compared to Mudrik, compared
Man,
to
you're comparing
Madueke.
him
He's
to
so good.
Modric.
Yeah, but
People ask me
I'm
if I
looking at the
watched him at
squad.
Liverpool. I did watch him at Liverpool. I was watching the Premier League since 2002.
He was
So I
very
did
good at
watch him.
Liverpool.
But can I remember Raheem Sterling at Liverpool? I can remember glimpses. There is a
Yeah.
reason why Liverpool let him. He went to City, if I'm not mistaken. Did he sell him or he went on free? He didn't
No,
renew
no,
the contract.
he got sold. He got
He got
sold to
sold.
for
He has talent, and I think he's Pep's merchant. I think Pep got the
maybe.
best out of him. Raheem Sterling
Yeah.
missed a lot of chances with Manchester City. Lots of chances.
Yeah, of course he did. He
Sometimes you used to
missed.
hate the guy.
He cost them. He cost them Champions League 1 year. I remember.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling dives a lot, Mafia. He creates a lot.
Here we go. Here we go with this.
He
Every
doesn't
team
dive.
has to.
Wallah, you're gonna
He
sit here and
dives.
tell me he doesn't dive. You're
No,
gonna
he
tell me that
dives.
Raheem Sterling doesn't dive.
Listen, he won us the most penalties this season in the Premier League. I'm not saying he doesn't dive, but everybody.
He's good at it. He's good at it.
He's good like Harry Kane. Harry Kane used to do it. He's
He's
very good
good
at it.
at penalties. He's good at winning penalties. Yes. But he
I
dives
think
a
he
lot.
get
I
disrespected.
just, for some reason, I don't think Raheem Sterling is as good as people make him.
No, but the disrespect, like
What do
more,
you mean the
you, I
disrespect?
heard,
So what's
I
the
heard you
respect you
one
demand
time.
for Raheem
No,
Sterling?
no, one time I heard you say Saeed bin Rama is better than him. I
Okay,
remember that.
based on the season that Raheem Sterling had last year, everyone at Chelsea, see the difference between me. I remember Chelsea fans telling Raheem Sterling, get ready to be shipped to Saudi Arabia. But
Yeah, of
now
course
he's
they
playing
did.
some games. And when I said that, I said, based on the season that is past, I actually think Raheem Sterling has stepped up. But he last season, you guys wanted him gone.
I did it. I did it want him gone. He's one of the ones I wanted to keep. A lot of players,
You wanted him
fan
to
base.
keep people. A lot of Chelsea
Yeah, I
fans
wanted him.
wanted Raheem Sterling gone.
Of course, they still. Do you know the last game against Preston in the FA Cup when he scored the free kick? You know what fans were saying on Twitter? That goal doesn't count. We're still 2-0 up. It's not 3-0. He just, I don't know what I don't know why
I'll tell
they.
you, expectations. Because when he was sold to you and he's on 350K, again, it's all about expectations. It's all about how you view a player. Raheem Sterling is a good player, but he drops stinkers some games.
Yeah,
Stinkers.
against Wolves.
Stinkers. Stinkers is the point that you're saying, how can a player at your stature
Yeah, he
drop a
had that
stinker like
moment.
this? Like, imagine, and I'm going to give you an example. And I'm going to give you a player that is younger than him, way younger, and it doesn't have half of his experience.
Okay.
And the City fans will know this. If Phil Foden plays a game at Man City and drops at one of the stinkers of Raheem Sterling, I swear to you, wallahi, we will never hear the end of it as content creators. Everyone around Twitter and everyone will go on streams to cuss Foden.
Don't know. I think he's a bit protected from Man City fans. I watch a lot of
But forget
channels.
Man City fans. See, forget Man City
Mm,
fans. I'm telling you now. I'm asking you. If Phil Foden plays one game for Man City and drops a stinker, look at the
yeah, yeah.
amount of slander people tell.
From
Bukayo
rival fans,
Saka,
of course. Yeah, of course.
Bukayo
They compare
Saka
him.
drops a stinker. People go to streams to slander him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Saka, I know. Saka is so underrated as well. They give people, they put players on standard too high, and then they keep
Yeah, the problem
putting
with
them
Raheem
down.
Sterling is he's coming from Manchester City. He's coming with a good repetition that he scores goals. He had this 20 goals season with Man City, a couple of seasons actually, and he's like he's gonna score. He's gonna bag loads. He's gonna score buckets for
Yeah,
Chelsea. He's gonna do this, and then he had that last season. He was a stinker, right? Last season was garbage for
stinker
Raheem Sterling.
compared to the other players in the league, not to compare to our forwards.
No, no, not compared to your team. I'm compared.
Yeah,
So here is the thing: when you have a stinker, I'm comparing you, right, to what the expectation. So, for example, Mo is going
mm,
to play some game, and people are expecting Mo to score 5 goals, and Mo doesn't score any
yeah,
goal. That's a stinker. When a player goes to a team and is expected to lead the line, to do this, to do that, to drop performances, good ones, but he doesn't. That's what I mean. Because Raheem Sterling isn't a regular player. It's not a player you got from Wolves, with all due respect. He's not a player you got from a championship. You got Raheem Sterling from one of the best teams we have watched in the last 20 years, Man City, who's scoring a lot of goals,
yeah. But
right? So what do you
do you
expect?
keep the same standard for Gabriel Jesus? Because he came from the same year, the
Yeah,
same
but hold
season.
on. So Gabriel Jesus wasn't even a starter for Manchester City. And actually, I do. Gabriel Jesus last season had 11 goals, 7 assists, and played 24 games.
Yeah,
Or
last
20,
season he was good, but
last
now he
season. Now he's not doing great, right? So we're talking about Gabriel Jesus. You aren't doing your job. Simple. We keep the
yeah,
same thing. It's all about what you expect from someone when they come to the Michael. If Inter tomorrow buy Mbappe and Mbappe
yeah.
finishes the season scoring 10 goals, what would I say?
He flopped the first
It
season.
flopped. Simple.
Mm.
Bro, it's simple. People think Mo, and I promise you this, Salman, people think Mo has an agenda. But I try to keep
Apparently,
the
you
same
have
standards.
apparently
Standards
you
for
have an
everybody.
agenda against 20 teams in the Premier League.
Exactly.
Apparently,
That means I'm doing a good job. You know that.
mm.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
when people say Mo has an agenda against Liverpool, against Chelsea, against Man United, that means I'm doing a good job.
You know why they say that? I know
Yes.
because you don't support a Prem team, so they can't come back at you. Oh, you support
But
Spurs. Oh, you
I do
support
want the banter. Like I'm not here. I'm here to analyze games. I'm here to talk to the fans. I'm here to get your opinion,
yeah,
discuss your opinion, debate them. And if you convince me of something, like the other day, I was speaking to Nobins, and they actually, I said something, right? And they
mm.
dismantled the whole argument. And I said, I raised my hand. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm, I'm not easy to say I'm wrong. But if you convince me that I'm wrong, I'm gonna raise my hand and say I'm wrong.
But
Because there is
you
no one that
like
is always
playing.
right, Habibi. There is no one that is always
Yeah,
right.
of course.
And if anyone tells you I'm always right, they are wrong.
Like
Simple,
Hussam
wallahi.
says, always says he's always right.
Sam says that
Mm.
with
Apparently,
Hussam is
Pochettino is
humble.
the third best manager in the
He's
league.
convinced that he's the third. I disagree with him, but
It's, it's
I
not even
actually
the fifth or sixth.
I actually disagree with him that he's the third best manager. But Sam wants to die on that hill. It's up to him. صح? It's up to him.
صح.
It's up to him. Yeah.
Yep.
Listen. Thank you so much, Zaid. Guys, get us to 150 likes. 11 likes away from 150. To get us to 150 likes. This is a fantastic stream. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time, I got Sava with me. Good stream. We'll talk about everything. We'll talk about the cup. We'll talk about Pochettino. And we'll speak about the Derby to Man United. And Spurs also. What can they do in the league? Salman, appreciate you, Habibi. Thank you so
Big up.
much.
Big up, Mo.
Big
Thanks
up,
for having
Salman.
me.
Thank you, Habibi.
Thank you.
People. What are we saying? Any more questions for Mo? Any more questions for Mo? People. Listen, this has been absolutely like a good game to watch. I enjoyed the a lot of goals from Chelsea. I enjoyed. I miss seeing a lot of goals. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Stop the cap. Now listen, people, get us to 150 likes. Listen, gotta go eat now. I have a football game later today in about 2.5 hours. 2 hours 45 minutes. I have a football game. I'm gonna go enjoy it. I'm gonna smash it. It's a last game of the season before the playoffs for the semi-final. We already qualified, so we'll know where we are in the semi-final. But listen, people, I really appreciate everybody that supported the channel. Onana is a fraud. Wolves Lauren, Andrew, Jay, Zayed, of course, people that supporting the channel, sending super chats. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time. We'll see you there. And thank you so much for people that are watching. I'm not sure. Before I go, who's going live so I can send the stream their way? I'm not sure who's going live. Sarcasm City. Oh, Jacob is still live. So I'm actually sending to him. Yes, I'm sending. He's still talking. People, how serious you think Chelsea? Last question. How serious you think Chelsea can be with key players like James and Nkunku Fofana? Lavia. I think Chelsea looking good. The problem is too late now in the season. It's absolutely too late for you in the season now to get to get top four. So it has to be top six. But I see the signs. Can Pochettino win the title? I'm not sure. Can Pochettino win a cup? But we'll see. He can win the cup now. He's in the final. It's a 50-50. But listen, people, I really appreciate you people. And I appreciate everybody that are watching Footy Judge Mo. And hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time. And we are out of here. Thank you, people.